Now let's get into the Ryong Moo Kwan version of Okke Sul. That's the shoulder clothing grabs. So, first one, he's grabbing onto my shoulder. I'm just going to cover as I bend my knees. Then I'm going to thrust up sharply and popcorn as I turn his hand over and then push him into an arm bar. From the side, same thing. I cover, I bend down, I popcorn, and then throw him into the arm bar. Take a look at that live action. Here comes All right, so number 2. He's grabbing on. This time I'm going to reach up. I'm going to pull his hand down so that his wrist bends. I'm going to bring my other hand up high, pull it across to start to get an S-lock on the side of his hand. And then I'm going to step back and drop that elbow down to my opposite knee. Okay, let's take a look at that from the other side. Once again, he grabs on, I reach up, I pull down to get the bend in his wrist. Hand up, all the way over as far as you can get, then bring it down to touch your knee. Okay? Other schools, as we've said in other areas, they might turn that into an S-lock, in which case they're just going to come up here, turn, and do S-lock, or same thing, come in and turn and go in with the S-lock. But the version we do, we come across and go down, drops the person straight down to the ground. So here's what it looks like. I come up here, down. Okay. Number three is a strike, somewhat of an escape. So he's grabbing on. I'm just going to step in, take my fingers into a spear hand and jab it directly into his armpit. I just follow the line of his arm right up into that armpit, and it's a special feeling when you get hit with that sharply. Come step in, makes him let go, and off you go. You can also do that where you're using it more to escape and push and get away from it. Number 4. Number 4 is also somewhat of an escape. He's grabbing on. I'm going to step under, hand on his knee to make sure I don't get a knee into the face as I go through. Step through, turn, strike to the ribs, and then step out and be prepared for whatever might be coming. You do that from the other side. Again, I come in here. Cover the knee so I don't get struck. Step, turn, strike, and then step out. Be prepared for what might come back. There's a couple versions of that. One of them, he grabs, I'm going to step, jab the shoulder so I don't get punched. Ridge hand to the neck, step through, and escape. I could also tie that in with something else. I'm going to step, jab his shoulder, strike, come under, up, choke, and out. And then, last version I could do with that is that I would step, and instead of covering his knee, I'm just going to stress inside of the small artery and step through. So any of those 3 options apply. Let's go to the other side. But the version that we primarily work with is just an escape. I'm coming through and step. Number 5, the last one that we have is an umgigi, which is a takedown. So in this particular case, he grabs on. We have a couple versions of this. First one we do is a 3-step version. Once again, I'm stepping in. I'm covering the knee so that I do not get kneed in the face as I go under. Take a second step, then I turn, come back, capture his outside foot with my foot, knee bent so he's got a bench to fall over, hand out, boom, and I would pull him back, throw him back over my leg. We look at it from this side. He grabs in. This time I'm going to show you the two-step version. So this time I'm taking my inside foot to step, covering the knee so I don't get caught. Turn, capture his foot, and boom. Down he would go. Let's go ahead and look at that live. He grabs on, cover, step, step. And that's our Ryong Moo Kwan versions of Okke Sul, Okke Sul shoulder techniques.